Week 7 on my road to Worlds. Now, this week was a bit of an interesting week. I wasn't able to get as much footage as I wanted to. The type of training that I'm doing now is very comp simulation oriented, so I need to have my phone for timing and everything like that, which makes it a bit hard to time myself and video myself at the same time. But I was able to get a little bit of footage. But again, it was hard for me for another reason. Mentally, this week was pretty tough. The last few weeks, you guys have probably gotten sick of me saying that I've had a pretty tough week, I've had a pretty tough week, and this week probably just added up. At the end of this video, instead of continuing on my videos, I was mentally just not having it with the climbs that I was doing and the way that I was feeling. So I kind of just stopped videoing, and I ended up just not climbing long after I stopped videoing as well. I just wasn't having fun, so I decided to do something like I was stretching for a bit just so I could calm myself down, just so I could at least be productive instead of just wasting my own time and risking an injury. But this week, I thought I'd show you guys the type of off-wall training that I'm doing leading up to states, just fine-tuning the things that I'm working on and just trying to really nail down on everything that I have been working on the last couple of months. Let's get started. So as a start, I'm doing just explosive one-armers off a 20mm edge. The little jump at the bottom there is just so I can get a bit of momentum going, but I'm really just trying to pull as high as I can with as little amount of jump as possible. The next exercise was catching one arm on various holds. So I do 2 catches each hand, like there, I'd miss it, so it's good for accuracy and contact strength. So I do 5 different holds, 2 catches each hand, with a good amount of rest in between. I'm not going to show all the catches. I did a couple coordination-based climbs, so just things to get my coordination up, trying to make them as controlled as possible, really focusing on how I'm pulling, so making each move as high percentage as possible, even if it is coordination-based. This is probably one of the easy ones that I did. The holds are all pretty good and they're pretty close together. This one here has a very cool move at the start that you have to do well, otherwise you're just going to miss the holds. And I just don't have the power to do that last move. You can see in this next go, that first go you already see I'm a lot lower down the shoulders, making that move a lot harder again, and I'm just a lot further away. It just takes a lot of power and a lot of coordination. This is a quite a nice boulder. You just have to make sure that first move is quite nice, and then it's just 2 consecutive, pretty much one-arm pulls to get to the last hold. You could stop on it, but I'm trying to just follow through in one motion. Yeah, just trying to keep the flow state going, pretty much, getting the right body position and everything. Now, these are the only few boulders that I really tried the day that I took the videos of. Just trying to cheeky limit it on this climb, just trying to go straight from this nice and bunched position, exploding straight into the top hold. It's a lot harder than it looks. I was able to get my hand on it and pause for half a second, but not able to move. I was just trying to skip 2 holds here, which I didn't have much luck with, but being able to stick that right hand in the position that I wanted it was just good to just have that coordination really quickly. Jumping back onto this one, which was the same one from last week, just trying a few different betas. And this is where the kind of tipping point was for me, just trying this boulder over and over, which is something that I should be good at. But unfortunately, I'm not, I just wasn't able to do it, which was kind of just driving me kind of mad. And I just wasn't enjoying it. So I wasn't focused as much. That's why my attempts become worse and worse, as I'm just kind of throwing myself into the move instead of actually trying to do the move correctly. And when I did try the top move again, it just hurt too much on my skin, and I was like, I don't want to do this. But again, all these goes that I'm doing, I'm not giving it the attention to detail that I should be getting it, because I'm just getting frustrated that I can't do the move. especially this close to states where moves like these will be um, pretty common. Um, on this last go, well, this isn't the last go, but this was a go where I sort of felt close. So I tried it again, and you'll see me look down at my hands. As I went, my hand just grazed the wall, and I got like a splinter or something in my finger, so I just decided to stop. My friends decided to try and make the video look cooler, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to stick the move, which is just a continuation of the move I did last week. But I was able to stick it on my second go around. Just again, nice and coordination based. So I'm quite happy to stick that pretty quickly. Um, yeah, that was my week in a nutshell. Um, I pretty much learned that not every week's gonna go your week, and sometimes mentally you're just not in it. Um, and like I did, like after this, I just decided I wasn't gonna film anymore because I tried to actually put some effort into not making sure the camera is set up right or making sure I'm recording or whatever it is. I just started to climb, which still didn't help me. I still didn't climb as well as I wanted to. But I guess sometimes you just get tired. You're physically tired, makes you mentally tired, and sometimes that's just not worth it to keep going. So let's hope for a better week next week. I've got 2 more weeks and then states, so I just need to get my mental state right, and then I can put in the best effort that I can for states. So hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. Stick around for the journey.